1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Unbelievable stuff there. Absolutely brilliant here. Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant here. Unbelievable stuff there. We got 2 in the bed there. We've got 3 in the bed moment here. Unbelievable stuff there. Who? What a move! What a move there! Good evening everyone and welcome to the CWC Racing League. This is the casual weekday championship at the glorious race of the Brazilian Grand Prix. I am your host with the most, Malk. Like I said, this is season 5, round 17. This is only this race and next week's race for the finale. So next week is the finale at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, which has been an absolutely epic battle galore, and it'll be good to see how everyone can try and capitalise on getting some decent points. But one interesting thing about it is there's so many points at stake. You just do not know what to expect back. So, before we carry on, guys, I want to say a big thank you to League Racing TV channel for all what they have done for CWC Racing League this season. For the half of the remainder of the season itself. But just for a weekly schedule lineup for the League Racing TV channel. Obviously, we're live and exclusive for the CWC Racing League tonight at 8 PM UK time. We also got for the TTML Division 1, the top flight division, on the Tuesday nights tomorrow night at 8 PM at the Belgian Grand Prix. Then on Wednesday night we've got the TTML Sprint for the Canadian and the French Grand Prix for 8 PM on Wednesday nights. You got Divisions 2 and 3 on the Belgian Grand Prix for Thursday nights at 8 PM. Both simultaneously at the same time. Same thing for Division 4 and 5, only on the Fridays. And also we've got the CRC Touring Car and the IndyCar Championships as well on the Saturdays. So make sure you tune in on that for those guys to watch how they do. Brilliant commentary, and check out their leagues as well. But before we carry on, we'll get back to this again later on in the stream, but back into this, we've got the track video. Now the track video is basically what's going to happen with the Brazilian Grand Prix. This is obviously at the Sao Paulo track. It's just famous for Ayrton Senna and obviously for Felipe Massa, who lost out to the championship to Lewis Hamilton back in 2008. We've got the 4.309 kilometers with 2.677 miles. 15 turns at the DRS, about 2 DRS zones. Yes, there's 2 DRS zones. 15 turns, and like I said, it's one of those famous tracks where you can't really mess up massively. If you do, you'll mess up completely. So we're just waiting for the grid to start up in about 5 minutes time, but we'll go to the hot lap of thank you to Ellie, which people were doubting that it isn't Ellie that was driving, it was Ninja. So, but I did time it. It was like 1 minute 10.2. But we're going through to the first corner, then into the second, then into the third. This is the part where we come up to the start of the DRS straight, the first one, and after turn 3, then into the end of the first sector, into the fourth, turn 4. This is a downhill where you have to try and keep that car on track, and you can't make any silly mistakes at all. And then the double right-hander where you could easily do very rare overtakes galore, but you have to be absolutely certain that you want to take the overtake moves. But I prefer to wait until the DRS straights. That's how I would see it. This is the heavy braking point. You have to turn right and then down the hill. Feel like you're on a roller coaster ride as well. End of the second sector into the third. This is where you build up the roller coaster track as well at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. This is the part where you feel like you're going to go into the second DRS, and this is the part where they finish the track, and that's what you get, is what you'll see of that track. So we're just waiting for some of the drivers to get ready. Forgot to do that, so hopefully everyone will get ready. So we're just waiting for probably about 3 or 4 minutes time. But while we're waiting for that, we're just waiting for, I think we might be just waiting for one more driver. Hopefully we'll get the full pack as well. I will have a look at the comments in a moment, guys. I have not checked them just yet, but we'll have a look in a minute. Obviously the drivers and the constructors have all been confirmed, I think it was last week, no, 2 weeks ago, at the Japanese Grand Prix. So everything was all settled and all dusted for Carlsberg to win the Drivers' Championship, and also for the constructors with Snookster. The two drivers have done a magnificent job all season long. Carlsberg did a 300, at the moment he's at 326 points. So he could be on for his best ever points tally finish at CWC. This would be immense stuff. Armady and the Flying Scotsman is in second with 239 points. MDJ in the house is in third with 155 points. Watkins Hasselblad Gaza is in fourth with 143 points. Snookster is in fifth with 128 points. Scanny is in sixth with 127 points. Then Partridge, with that massive gap behind to Scanny, is 42 points. Jay Marsh is in 8th with 41 points. Cloudy Balloons, aka Rentara, is in 9th. Ninja is in 10th, and still with that one win all season long. The only points that I could see, I'll tell a lie, 11-11 did get points at Monaco with only 1 point, but to get your one win all season and not get any points afterwards, whether you're DNF'd or did not finish, I couldn't say the words, did not finish, or just could not get into the points at all. Manic stuff. And then all the rest are under 26 points. So like I say, with between third, fourth, fifth and sixth, there's so many points at stake for third place. Obviously, if MDJ can get some decent points tonight ahead of Watkins, Snookster and Scanny, it'll be a massive boost for him. It'll be a massive boost to clinch third place in the drivers. But let's go back to the constructors. The constructors are in Mercedes, obviously the Mercedes boys of Carlsberg and Snookster with 472 points. Again, they could be on for their best ever point tally finish of the season at CWC. Alpha Tower is in second with 271 points. The Haas team of Watkins and Partridge with 185 points. Williams are tied with Haas team with MDJ and J Marsh with 185 points. Renault is in 5th with 153 points. Alfa Romeo is in 6th with 93 points. Red Bull is in 7th with 67 points. McLaren is in 8th with 43 points. And the Ferrari in 9th with 17 points. And the Racing Points have only had 2 points all season long. And the only points they've had was back in France. Hopefully they'll get some points. Hopefully by the end of the season. Hopefully. Cross your fingers, toes, everything you wanted. Let's go back to the live screen. I think we're just about to start the live stream. Well, checking out to see what's going to happen. Ninja says, good evening Mark, ready to see me retire again? Well, I'll hopefully not to see any more retirements at all from your side. Watkins, how you doing, mate? Just don't forget to take. Yeah, I've realised it. Sorry, mate. I just noticed. And says, who do you think Red Bull should sign? I think Perez. For me personally, I think Hulkenberg should be the person to do well. I think he showed it that he capitalised on with the Racing Point team, that he can do it from 20th to 8th in a one race. I know it's one race scenario, but You never know. He deserves to have a big team. I mean, obviously with Perez not in a team at all next season, it's desperate times for Perez, who's been really good since he joined in the F1 series. I can't remember. I think it was it 2012 or maybe earlier than that, or maybe not. Tom, how you doing, mate? Right, says come on, Snookster. Alberto says come on, Berto. So we've got some fans on the track. Well, on the chat as well. Sorry, not on the track. But from this track itself, this track can produce some weather predictions. Not obvious ones, because there have been times where I've seen it rain at Brazil. I say at rain, I reckon about 60%, 60 to 80% have been dry that I've seen every time when I've been commentating at Brazil. But there's only been like the odds few here and there that they've been for the rain itself. But it's just so much points at stake. You just never know what to expect. Please make sure to subscribe to the League Racing TV channel for all the live races of the CWC Racing League, and also if you want to check out the old races. Oh my god, everyone's gonna hate me because I said it was gonna I mentioned about rain, and I tell you what, it is pouring down with rain, and I tell you what, no one will be happy with me after that, because that's definitely a commentator's curse. But I've not heard anything from the weather crew at all. I'm glad I'm not racing in this. I'm glad I'm not racing in this weather. But from what I've been told by the weather crew, it's going to be a dry race. So the wet conditions, obviously majority of the drivers are in for the obviously the dry setups to build up. But obviously with the wet conditions, it's manic stuff. Looks like, is that Partridge? Yes, it is. It's Partridge doing his lapping. So we're just going to watch Partridge doing his lap because he's the first driver out of the CWC Racing League at the garage. I was going to say Garage Grand Prix, but it wouldn't work. Wouldn't work at all. So we've got the Brazilian wet qualifying scenario, and it's absolutely pouring down with rain conditions. If you like I said, if you want to watch all the races in the past, please check out my current channel of WWFC 2009 for all the old races of CWC. Make sure you like, subscribe on there as well, would be a massive help. But here we go, Cam Partridge. So the time around in, I think the time around in Brazil is normally 12 seconds difference than to the dry tyres. So I would not expect, I would expect it to hit the 118s, 118s for the wets. But that's just my prediction. I could be over the top. I could be way off. But 19.2 at the sector 1. So some of the drivers, majority of the drivers are all, well, it's no majority, about half of the drivers, yeah, about half of the drivers are, well, sorry, majority of the drivers are already out on their laps. So just still watching Partridge doing his lap. He's still in the second sector. This is the part where you can't make any silly mistakes. This is the part where you have to be heavily braking galore. And we come up to, this is the part, that was the part where you're trying and push on, and come up to the end of the second sector. He's done a 1 minute 1.2, but it's not purple. But whoever is behind Partridge, which it looks like it might be a Williams. That might be a Williams actually, yeah, it might be a Williams. Partridge has come up to a 1 minute 19s, 1 minute 19.5, but where DJ did a 17.9. So I was kind of close. with the time. So that's a good time from DJ now, which he needs to try and get ahead of Watkins Snookster and Scanny for producing some of the best points that he's ever needed at CWC Racing League. You got Demo in 4th. Where did that come from? Armady, the Flying Scotsman, is in 2nd with a 118.1. Ninja has done a 22.9, so he has to try and improve massively. Collarman has done a 119 flat. Lando has done a 118 flat as well, so fair play to him. Storm as just trying to do his lap now. So he's in the Williams, trying to help out with. J. Marshall Carmack. Oh my days, he's a little bit spun out. Watkins has moved up to 4th with 118.8. Beat by Vigor did a 124.1. Leroy's done 26.9. Scanny 45, so that's massively bad. Storm's purple on his 2nd sector, but I don't know who's behind Storm actually. That's interesting. I'm just trying to see who's behind. I think that's Snookster. Yeah, it is a Snookster. If you can get the slipstream, that'll be a massive boost. A 20.5, Snookster did a 118.3. So Snookster will have to say thanks to Storm after for that slipstream. Alpha is invalidated his lap. Berta has done it to 120.2. Simba is on his lap now. Unfortunately, I can't change the driver, so Simba is still invalidating his lap, and not sure what's going on. He's trying to let some of the drive. Fair enough, he's trying to let some of the drivers through. So Dylan is just trying to get ahead of Partridge. So if I was qualifying in the wet conditions, I would have a full fuel and try and keep going and going, because obviously if you're not going to use the wets in the race, you might as well use them and try and improve your time. Armady's done the fastest lap now with a 119.6, sorry, 117.6, sorry, apologies, trying to get ahead. Dylan is just going back into the pits. Simba will do his lapping now. So Alpha, Berto, Dylan, Reflection and Simba are the only ones intact who have not done a lap at all. Channing Miles, the only one who's retired already on the qualifying. That's a bit of a strange scenario. So let's see how Simba can try and push on into the first sector. He can be trying into the 90s, 90.2. Not bad at all. Looks like Leroy's improved his time. Yes, he has. Leroy's improved his time on 118.4. So looks like the wets are coming into hand. Could we see? This is an interesting part. Could we see the intermediates play this trick at the Brazilian Grand Prix? That's the big one. That is the massive big one. So let's see how Simba can try and do his lap. Try and push everything possible. And try and do the end of the 2nd sector. Well, 1 minute point 643. So he might hit the 20s. Yeah, he might hit the 20s actually. So here we go. Simba 18.8. He's proved me wrong actually by probably about 1.2 seconds of a gap. So Alpha is still invalidating his lap still. Rentara, aka Cloud of Balloons, is in 18th at the moment. I always look at the drivers who have not done their laps yet, because that is the most crucial ones, because they could shoot up the league. Or shoot up the league? Shoot up the yeah, I couldn't say the words. Shoot up the racing grid. Because obviously Brazil is one of those where you can't make any silly mistakes at all. If I remembered it right, I think this is a 1-stop race. No, sorry, this is a 2-stop race. Obviously the tyre wear's alright, but you can do. The majority of people would go for the 1-stop, like the soft hards, or if you push it, with soft mediums. But Rentara's done a 118.7, so that's a good time, to be fair. 118.7. Let's have a look at some of the drivers who we've not mentioned about actually. So Armady is doing his lapping I think he's not going to improve his time. Has he improved? Oh yeah, he has improved his time actually. It was a 17.6 and now it's a 17.1. That's a good time, to be fair. Now we are trying to see if the wets are slowly coming in. Would you gamble on the intermediates? That's the big question. Would you gamble on the intermediates? That could be the way forward. Where's Colorman? Colorman, who used to be like on his heyday, can be like in the top 4, top 5. But he's struggling in the wets at the Red Bull car. He's moved to 9th actually, but 118.8. 118.8. Good job there. Good job. Let's have a look at Berto. Berto's coming up to the end of the first sector. He's 4/10 quicker. So at the moment, at 119.4 as it stands. 119.4. Lando did a 117.9. So let's see how Berto can try and push on in through the S's section as well. And this is the part where you can't make any silly mistakes. This is the part where people would have to do heavy braking at this corner here at turn 10, I believe. So down a hill for the roller coaster ride, as I was saying every time when I'm doing the Brazilian Grand Prix. 2/10 slower. So he went from a 19.4 to 120 flat. So that's not good. That's not good enough for Berto. Berto, I will not be surprised. Berto has gone back into the pits. Let's have a look at Watkins. So Watkins is purple. He's on the intermediates. He is gambling on the intermediates because he's looking at the track thinking, right, I'm going to listen to what Malk says and risk it for a biscuit. If I do, I'm going to get pole position. I'm going to thank him later. Oh, he misses out. He misses out by... Well, he misses out by 6/10, but he looks like the intermediates is the way forward. I want to try. I'm still watching it from his point of view because I want to see if he can try and improve his time. He needs to try and get into the 19s. He's going to slowly. Yeah, he's going to slow down. Unless I'm mistaken, it is. It looks like it's more intermediates. Yeah, because some drivers are gambling on the intermediates. And it looks like, is everyone else going out? Yeah, majority of the drivers that I'm seeing. Simba's already out on the intermediates. Ninja's back out on the wets again. So the guys, so Simba is trying to push on into the first corner where people would do the overtake. So there was the 2 racing points out simultaneously out of the pits. So Berto, I think Lando as well. 2/10 quicker for Simba. So 118.6, which would move him up to 7th if he plays his cards right. So let's see what he can try and do into the second sector. This is the part where people lose out massively on times. So here we go. Can Simba try and push that car to limit that McLaren? He'll try and do everything he can. So Simba saying, what do I need to do, mate? What do I need to do to get this pole position time? 8/10 quicker. He's purple. So I think a 117.8 at the moment. 117s might get quicker actually. Oh, 17.8. And Snookster's going to pole position with a 16. So he's the one driver on, well, pole position with a 16.9. That's a good time, to be fair. Leroy's on the intermediates now. The time on the bottom, the fastest lap, is technically not MDJ's. It is technically Snookster's. So look at this. Majority of the drivers are all pushing up the table now. So here goes purple on first sector. I didn't see the time. I was watching the grid on the left. So let's see how Leroy can try and do it into the second sector. This, if he could get purple as well, this would be mad. This would be mad. Mad stuff. Let's see what Leroy can try and do through the second sector. And in that intermediate tyre, this will be pushing it to the limit. He's trying to push on into that hairpin corner. Or the heavy braking corner, sorry, so at turn 10. This is the part there. Looks like someone's just moved up. I think that might be Storm actually. Storm's moved up. Storm has moved up, but Leroy did get another purple on second sector. So here we go. Could this be the moment? Lando has moved up to pole position with 16.2. Could it be? Oh, Leroy misses out by a 10th. He misses out by a 10th. Armady, the Flying Scotsman, is in pole position with a 16 flat. Guys, would you pick a position, please? That's all I ask. That's all I ask. 17.3 from Colorado moves up to 6. But this is going to be mad stuff. Mad. Let's see. Oh, Storm will not improve his time. Actually, no, he won't improve his time. I'm going to watch Dimmer actually. Dimmer 117.5. Let's see if he can try and do another lap on the intermediates. He needs to try and get into the 18s. He's 2/10 quicker. He's 2/10 quicker. Scanny moves up to the 4th place with a 116.8. Montara's done a 17.1. So the times are coming in massively. So let's see how Dynamo the Destroyer, as people would like to call him. Don't know why. Dylan and Chang Game Wow are the only ones who have had the casualty of having the DNF during the qualifying as well. So let's see how Dimo can try and push on into the second sector. He was 2/10 quicker, so 17.3 as it stands. Oh my days, 16.7. A 16.7. That could move him to 5th if he plays his cards right. So here we go. Can we see Dimo? Oh, 16.7. Oh, misses out by 8,000 a second. 8,000 a second. He'll be fuming. He'll be absolutely fuming. Ninja is on 8th with a 16.9. Looks like Reflection has retired as well. Scanning moves up to 2nd. 5/10 quicker. Oh my god. 16.4. 16.4 moves up to 5th if he plays his his cards right, shall we say. And he does this 16.2. But Leroy's hit the 15s. Oh, brilliant lap. Where's Armady? Armady is 7/10 quicker. What? Say what? Unbelievable. Where can Flying Scotsman? Is the Flying Scotsman going to improve his time? No! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant lap! Oh my days! Where did that come from? Where the hell did that come from? But I tell you what, we're going to have the final countdown because we don't know what's going to happen next. Lap there from Ninja, moves it up to 4th with a 16.2. Snookster will not improve his time. Where's Armady? I was going to say, don't you dare do this to me. Where's Scanny? Scanny's not going to improve. Where's Lando? Lando's got one chance saloon. And DJ moves up to second place with a 15.4. That's a good time. That's a massively good time. Where's Watkins? Watkins is in 16th place. It doesn't want to be there. He needs to try and get ahead of Scanny and MDJ, and that's not going to happen. So let's have a look at where Lando is purple. Lando is purple. He's got McLaren just ahead. I'm not sure who that was. That might be Dimo. That might be Dimo, but hopefully that does not compromise too much. Lando could improve. Could it be in pole position against Armadale? Oh, he misses out. He misses out, boy. I think it was by a second. By a 10th. I was getting ahead of myself. By a 10th. Unbelievable. Fantastic stuff. Absolutely fantastic race for the qualifying itself. So Joe Wheelie, how you doing, mate? You alright? Here are your race classification. Here's your short qualifying classification for the Brazilian Grand Prix. For the CWC Racing League, the F1 League, you've got Armadine, the Flying Scotsman, in first. Lando is in second. MDJ in the house is in third. Leroy is in fourth. The Snookster is in fifth. Ninja is in sixth. Scanny is in seventh. Coleman is in eighth. Partridge is in ninth. Rantaro is in 10th. Simba 11th. Dimo 12th. Berto 13th. Storm 14th. Alpha 15th. Watkins 16th. B-Boy Vegan 17th. Jane Wow, Dylan and Reflection have all had no time at all. Joe Willis says MDJ won the race in my main league, so I think he'll be fast here too. That's what Joe Willis said. Well, we don't know. I haven't seen it, and there's no proof for me to see it on here until I see it on live streaming as well. Watkins says invalidating my final lap would have been in front of Ninja. No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that at all. So they're starting up now, but we'll just have a quick overview of the leagues quickly, of other leagues that are on League Racing TV channel before we start the formation lap. So like I said, we're live exclusive for the CWC Racing League at the Formula 1 on Monday nights at 8 PM this week, and also this next week is the finale, so make sure you tune in on the big finale. You got the TTML Division 1 on Tuesday nights at 8 PM. You got the Sprint League on Wednesday nights at 8 PM. You also got Division 2 and 3 on Thursday nights at 8 PM simultaneously, and you also got Division 4 and 5 for TTML for, well, all the divisions of the TTML are all at the the Belgian Grand Prix, where the Sprint is at the Canadian and the French Grand Prix. Whereas we've got the CRC and also for the Touring Car and the IndyCar series on Project Cars 2. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to press the countdown. So here we go. We're just waiting for a beautiful dry day. But it'd be good to see. It'd be good to see what times, what strategies these guys are going to go for. Obviously, in the top 10, there's not much you could do, really. Not much you could do. Obviously, you can go on hards, then you can go on the softs later, but if I remember it right, the tyre wear is not as bad as China or you know, other tracks where the tyre deg is not grey. It's alright round here, but it's just, you just need to try and push on and try and do well. And let's see what happens. So Armady is just trying to get himself back onto the racing grid as quickly as possible, where the drivers are already at the hairpin at turn 10. So Armady will be waiting for a very, very long time, to be fair. So they'll be waiting for a massively long time to start off the grid. So we're just waiting for some drivers to kick off while we're waiting for that. So some of the drivers have gone gambling on the softs. Some drivers are gambling on the mediums, which I don't blame them, to be fair. But with the medium tyres, you can go, I think it's about another 3 or 4 laps longer than the softs. But it all depends on how these guys can capitalise. So if you're watching on the stream, good evening to you all. Please, please, please make sure to like, subscribe to the League Racing TV channel for all the live races. And we're about to kick off. Just waiting for the lights to kick off. Yes, we're going to have the lights. Just waiting for it to bosh now. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights. And we are go, go, go. Who's had the great start? Oh my days, it looks like Aberdeen could be losing that to Lando. On his, no, Aberdeen's holding on. Oh my days, who's that? Snookster. Snookster's just gone off track. He must have had a bit of contact with somewhere. But oh my god, what's happening? It looks like Aberdeen's just holding on for dear life. We've got 2 in the bench, we've got a 3 in the bench moment. We've got the Red Bull just gone past. One of the cars has just gone off track a little bit, but that was the McLaren. Oh my days, Scanning Coleman on side by side. Yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2. That is Dylan. Safety car. We have got the safety car. The safety car will... I'm not sure exactly what actually happened there, but Simba's got a penalty already on track, so he does not want to do that at all. So let's see how Scanny can try and hold on. But obviously with the safety car scenario, I'm a bit interested to see where or how it all happened, because it was just all of a sudden. I'm hoping that we haven't got any issues, no tissue, shall we say. Hopefully not, anyway. But some of the drivers have already gambled on the pits. It looks like Rentaro and Coleman are both on the pits, so I would not be surprised if they had wing damage. I'll be very, very surprised if they did have wing damage, to be fair. Looks like Reflection and Dylan have already got into the pits. Yes, as you can see from the predicted pit stop strategy, you can do soft hards or medium hards. I thought you could. At first, I thought you could not do the one stop. That's why I wasn't sure, because of the tyre wear. But with that's why I was 100% sure with the 2 stop. With the 1 stop, it should be able to kick on massively. So just see what happens in everyone's point of view. But the drivers that have pitted already, like the mediums and hards, I don't know if the hards can go all the way to the end. They may do, but you have to manage it really well. Reflection and Dylan will have to manage it pretty well if they want to get a good result tonight in the top 10. But it looks like Watkins has moved up to 10th actually. He's just position changes. Yeah. So Berto and Watkins actually and Alpha have all had the biggest moves. So Alpha's had the biggest move with 6 positions already. It looks like Berto and Watkins had a great start as well. So Dylan has a DNF already. So he's not going to carry on, and that was at the end of the 2nd sector into the 3rd. That was at turn 12. So again, I'm not sure exactly what's happened from his point of view, but he'll need to try and come back next week for the finale as well. So massive downside to it. But the drivers are all slowly building up their tyre wear, obviously, because they've only just done the 1 lap. When we had the first lap, we had the safety car, and I think it might have been happened when after turn 4, when I think where Dylan went off track. I think he must have had wing damage at that point in time, but that's probably why we had it as well. So let's have a look at it. So Simba had a 5-second penalty. I don't know if that was for the stop go or anything. Well, you would get the stop go if you get the 5-second time penalty, but how he did that, I have no idea. No idea at all. So, if you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you subscribe to the League Racing TV channel for all the live races every day of the week. So here we go. The safety car is in this lap. So let's see who will try. RBD needs to get a good start against Lando. Dimo's got a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Beat by Vegan. I don't know how, but Beat by Vegan's got a penalty as well. So RBD needs to get a good start, and he does. He's got off to a cracker of a start against Lando. He needed to try and get a Ninja. MDJ's on the right hand side. Oh, this is unbelievable stuff. Side by side, 2 in the bed. We got 2 in the bed. Oh, come on. We want the 3. Oh, come on. Oh no, that's been unbelievable stuff. That was mad. I don't know if MDJ's got a bit of car damage or what, but there had a bit of damage between Leroy and MDJ by the looks of things. But I just saw there was a bit of lag from MDJ's point of view, so hopefully that will not compromise too much. So RMD needs to try and push on. Leroy trying to close the gap onto MDJ for 4th. With the guys who are on the softs, this is a good opportunity to get some boost to try and push on. Watkins drops down to 11th. Storm moves up to 10th on the fastest soft tyre. So as you can see, trying to see if there was any battles galore. Looks like Snookster can try and make the move on to Partridge. No, don't you dare do this to me. Don't you dare do this to me. Oh, this is Scanny. Oh, a big contact between Snookster and Partridge. There goes side by side. We've got yellow flag set to 1. Partridge had a little bit of contact between himself and Snookster, and because of this has now brought Berto into play. Berto will have to try and bounce back. Oh, Partridge nearly lost the back end of that car, but he's kept it on track. But the onslaught of Berto and Storm, Ninja dropped down massively. I think that was why we had the yellow flags. Ninja try and make the move. He needs to try and push. He needs to try and push massively, because I think that's what's happened. I don't know if he had any contact at the turn 1 incident, but now mad race start, to be fair. Just watching Ninja's point of view, let's see what he can try and do, closing in on Storm from 10th place. Armadillo got the fastest up with a 109.637. DRS should be inactive, and he is. Oh, late braking! Oh, Ninja, you need to be careful. Fair play. I'm not going to argue about it, but that could have caused massive. Oh my god. Ah, this is no Watkins. No, don't you do this to me. Oh, unbelievable stuff. Oh, watch it from this point of view. Watkins trying to make the move onto Ninja, but I thought Simba was going to make the move. Yellow flag set to 2. That might be the Red Bull off Collarman, I think. That might be, yeah, it is the Red Bull Collarman. Alpha pitted on the softs. So Simba trying to close the gap. Oh, I love this helicopter view. They need to keep that more often in the game. So Simba trying to close in on Watkins for 11th, and we also got the Ninja battle between himself and Snookster. Snookster's on the right hand side. They both respect each other on track. They're trying to make the move. Oh, this is great move there from Ninja. Great move, fantastic stuff. But now Storm will have the DRS. This is absolutely manic race. Manic race. Snookster to try and close it on Scanny for 5th. But fair play to these drivers. Just brings so much excitement into play. Let's have a look at Snookster. Snookster was closer to Scanny. Scanny is trying to push on to try and get some decent points. Well, whatever happens at this moment in time, this would be good opportunity points for Scani. MDJ needs to get ahead of Watkins and Scani for stand any chance to finish off in third in the Drivers' Championship. And it could happen tonight if he plays his cards right. So let's see how Snookster can try and get the slipstream. He's trying to close the gap. Needs to try and make the move. 2 in the bed. We go 2 in the bed. 2 in the bed moment. Oof. Oh, Snookster. Oh, there's been another battle between Berto and Ninja, I think. Yeah, Berto and Ninja are having a great battle. But Scani, Ninja, oh, looks like the McLaren. Looks like the McLaren on Watkins. Yeah, Simba's to make the move on Watkins for 11th place. But are they going to stop? So no. Oh my days, what's happened to Watkins? Oh my days. Now Watkins is struggling. Watkins is struggling because now Chain Game Wow is trying to close the gap onto 12th. We've also got the battle between 4th, 5th and 6th slowly, but still the battle at the back of the grid is just being heated up. Actually, I'll just have a look at the battle between Storm. Storm had a bit of a great check push out now. So here you go, can Storm trying to make the move. He can't make the move. He's got the DRS, but he can't do anything about it at all. It looks like Snookster, Ninja, Simba, Dimo and B-Boy Vigan have all had the penalties so far. But let's have a look at the penalties itself. Majority of it are, well, majority. Snookster and Ninja have got 3 seconds. Simba and Dimo have got 5 seconds. And B-Boy Vigan have got 8 seconds worth of penalties. Mad times. Was 8 tenths. Oh my god, look what's happening there. Looks like Scani can try and hold on against Snookster for 5th. But Snookster, yeah, Snookster's really pushing now. Really pushing Scani to try and make the move. But with Scani on both, well, Scani's got fresh ERS to blast. Snookster just needs to try and get him now with that slipstream, and he might do it. He might do it with that DRS now. 2 in the bed. We got a 2 in the bed moment, and he can't do it. He cannot get ahead of Scani. And Scani's laughing himself now because he's trying to keep it on track. So fair play to Scani. It's still early days, but with Scani trying to defend for all his might against Snookster, there's so many battles galore. I'm trying to pick out which one could be the next overtake. That's why I'm watching like the Ninja and Partridge, and also got Scani and Snookster scenarios. So we've got a 4-car battle for 5th place, and it's absolutely heated up, and we're only on lap 10 of 36. Lap 10 of 36, manic stuff. So Armady, the Flying Scotsman, will push on in from first, and he's doing everything he can. But Lando's slowly catching up to Armady, but Ninja was 5 tenths. But here we go. Oh, Snookster, Ninja! Oh, what a move! What a move! I don't know if Partridge had a bit of a moment there, but what a move from Ninja! That was a good move from Ninja. I know Partridge was just off track, but that was still, without any contact as well, still a good move. So we're on lap 11 of 36, coming up to a third of the way of the race. We've got Armady, the Flying Scotsman, in first. We've got Lando. Is in second. Is in MDJ in third. You've got Leroy in fourth. You've got Scani in fifth. Snookster in sixth. Live exclusive. He's in a Renault sandwich. You've got Partridge. Sorry, Ninja in seventh. Partridge in eighth. Berto in ninth. Storm is in 10th. Simba 11th. Watkins 12th. Change, wowee! He's in 13th. Dimo 14th. Rantara 15th. Coloman 16th. Reflection 17th. B-Boy freaking 18th. And Alpha 19th. Will Snooster finally make the move? Or will Ninja make the move around? Oh my god, oh my god, oh, will the two Renaults battling out? Will they be respectful on driving? Oh my god, don't you dare do this to me. Don't you dare do this to me. Ninja, scanning Ninja, the two Renaults need to be careful. I tell you what, Scanny is saying, look mate, I am not giving this position up. Fair play to Ninja, that is a really good move. Considering the two teammates are fighting on track. Well, here's a debate for you guys. Here's a debate. Do you prefer team orders or do you think they should fight on track? The team. You alright, Dylan? How you doing? He says, my car glitches into the wall. So, oh, okay. Is that why you had the safety car? I wonder if that's where the safety car come out. Partridge could have a chance on Snookster for 7th place. Looks like Berto's the first driver of the softs to hit the pit stops. And Partridge nearly try and make the move on Snookster, but chance now. This is a great opportunity. He needs to try and make the move. Will Snookster try to keep on the? He's trying to keep on the inside, and just ahead of the racing line, just ahead of Partridge. But it's been a good race, to be fair. It's so much battles galore, which I'm very surprised. Not surprised as in shocked, but from the last few races there's only been a few overtakes galore that I can remember. Good to Can NMGN. How you doing, mate? It's just you want team orders in the race, but for the fans who want to go all out. I don't know, I'm just saying, what's your opinions? Do you prefer team orders or do you prefer do you prefer team orders or do you prefer like let them battling out on track? Looks like Snooks trying to defend against trying to get ahead of Scanny. Scanny trying to defend massively. Oh, the two drivers. No, beeping no. Two drivers battling out. Contact at turn 1. You cannot afford to do that. You cannot afford to do that at all. So Scanny and Snookster have dropped outside the points out of the top 10. But this time now, Watkins battling out for 3rd is ahead of Scanny. So, but he's still not ahead of MDJ. That's the biggest question. Right. Look at the tyre wear. Look at MDJ. MDJ's tyre wear is not gone yet, but he's getting closer to Lando for 2nd, so we're going to have to watch that in the moment. But this 3-car battle, I can't lose out. Khan says, I don't like team rules, but sometimes you have to do it for more points and not doing the Vettel and Leclerc. Yeah, I do agree with that, to be fair. I do agree. It's just... looks like Lando and Ninja both in the pits. Where's Simba? Simba's trying to make the move. No, he's Storm will try and push on massively. But yeah, it was just a discussion to see what everyone else's thoughts of team orders or suggestions. Would you abide by it or what? I don't know. Yellow flag set to 1. That might be either the Red Bull. That's the AlphaTauri of Rentaro, and that's Rentaro. Yeah, he's trying to slow down. It looks like Berto's just got ahead in 16th, so Rentaro's made him as he's either got wing damage because he's got a bit of wing damage from what I could see. But from this point of view, we've got Watkins closing the battle on Simba. Let's have a look at that actually. So Watkins battling out with Simba for 6th place. So the hard tyre should be lasting a lot more longer. But to be fair though, Watkins would have the chance to go on the softs at the end of the race. That is the big advantage for him. Or he could go early for the mediums and catch up to the guys who are on like the hards or mediums. I mean, look at Lando. Where's Ninja? Ninja's only in 12th, but he's gambled on mediums. So he's doing a soft medium tyre wear. That could cost him, you know. That could cost him the good decent points, to be fair. But they know more of the tyre wear than I do, so they'll probably know more. Yellow flag set to 2. That is, it looks like, is that beat by a vegan? I think that might be beat by a vegan actually. Beat by a vegan is getting slowed down a little bit. But Watkins could have a chance on the straight line speed. He needs to get the DRS active now and use the DRS massively. And I tell you what, Storm, was it Storm? Or whoever. Well, Storm is just going to the pits for 16 laps of the softs. Armady is already doing 16 laps of the softs already, and he's not pitted yet. That is mad, mad. And looks like Lando's going to try and make the move on chain gang. Wowee! 2 in the bed. We got a 2 in the bed moment. 2 in the bed. Oh, beautiful move there from Lando. Lando moves up to 5th. Sorry. I can't say the words today. Chain gang needs to bounce back. I know it's only 16 laps of the mediums, but still, so much at stake. So let's see how the battle. Let's have a look at Ninja. Ninja's closing on his teammate of Scani again. These two Renaults will have to have a few words after the race to say, Scani mate, I'm trying to get past you and you won't let me pass. Looks like Ninja's just gone and made the move, and he did make the move. So good move from Ninja. Let's have a look at Reflection. We haven't mentioned about him all race, to be fair. Trying to close the gap onto Storm, who's already pitted for. He's already pitted for the fresh medium tyre. So I will not be surprised if he can try and do everything he can chase the pack. But obviously Reflection on his debut last week at the Mexican Grand Prix, after he waited so long to make his debut for CWC, is in 14th place. Ninja could have a chance on Dimo for the hard tyre battle. So let's see how Ninja can try and make the move on to Dimo. It would Dimo. Oh, Ninja makes the move. Ninja made the move, and fair, respectful driving. Ninja's trying to push on and trying to avoid that DNF again. Could it be his second race of the season where he finally gets points? His only points, his maiden points, was his epic win at Singapore. The race where on the 13th race of Asking, where Carsby or Armady were not in the top 2. That, or the top 3, sorry. That was just mad. When Tara's got the fastest of the race with 1 minute 8.877. That's a good time, actually, to be fair. That's a really, really good time. But obviously, if you're in the top 10, that fastest lap point will be counted. If you're outside the top 10, you will not be counted. You will not be counted. So many battles galore at the back of the grid. But we've got Lando trying to close in on Watkins, who's trying to push on. Looks like Lando's just made the move on Watkins. I'm trying to see where he was on track. He would have done it just before the end of the first sector. And Coleman is trying to pressure on Scani, but he's got no ERS. Well, he's got a bit of ERS, but that might not be enough to make him overtake move. He can't make the move on two. That was close to Scani. That was massively close to Scani. So if Ninja moves up to 7th now, he's trying to charge the pack. Obviously, Watkins and TTGaming will have to pit for the soft tyres either way. DJ pits. Where's Armady? Armady's already pitted and he's going to overtake Leroy. He might be able to take now. Yes, he does. So Armady is in the pits. Should be on for the softs. Yeah, here we go. DJ. This will be the most crucial. Oh my god, what's that? What was that? Scani and Snookster. Oh my god, Coleman will try and make the move on the outside. He can't make the move. He cannot make the move. But that could cost him massively. Oh my days, what's happened to Coleman? He's got to be careful, try and get back on track. Oh my god, it's Coleman who lost out to 10th place to, well, Storm and Partridge were just watching now. So, Storm, Partridge. There's been more action at the back of the grid than there is at the front. What's going on? What is going on? But to be fair though, they're getting more TV time than ever before. So Armady in pole position in first. That's still immense. Obviously, this is the first time Carlsberry is not right. I forgot to mention actually, Carlsberry. Can't believe I've not noticed this until now. Carlsberry is the only one who's not racing tonight. But obviously, you got Ellie missing. You got 11-11 missing. There's a few drivers missing, but Carlsberry not racing tonight. I think that's the first time he has DNF'd or did not start a race this season. That's obviously with his championship winning title. There's no pressure on him, but that he should have carried on to get some more points and trying to emulate it even more. You got Berto trying to make the TTGaming wow, and Berto battling out in the pits by looks of things. Right. Looks like AMDJ is going to charge on Watkins for 3rd. He's done a brilliant job, Watkins. But he'll be onslaught of getting back. He needs to try and pit for the softs sooner rather than later. Well, the man's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Watkins has dropped down to 4th. AMDJ moves up to 3rd. It looks like Watkins does finally pit. He's just finally heard me actually to pit for the softs. Obviously he'll drop down quite a few places, but with the soft tyre scenario I think he might be alright. On the night. Well, it's daytime at Brazilian Grand Prix. So the biggest one will be AMDJ chasing Lando and Imadi. That'll be the biggest one. And Ninja's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So that could cost him massively on the points scenario. So, yeah, it looks like Storm. Watkins has just got out and he's in 10th place, so he's got an on charge. He might move himself up to 8th because there's two positions. We'll have to go back into the pits with Dimo and Scani. Either way, they're not going to go all the way to the end. That would be mad. Oh my god, Storm try and make the move. And Partridge for 8th. Will Storm try and make the move? He's got the fresh tyres. Same with Partridge on the hard tyres, so that will cost him. But look at Watkins. Watkins is charging. Watkins saying he's charging the Jaws moment. Oh, 2 to mine, 2 to bed. Brilliant move. Is it still a brilliant move? That is the biggest move of them all, and he does make the move. Brilliant move tonight. On my days, it looks like Storm has had a bit of a moment in in 10th place, well 9th, then dropped down to 10th. But look at this, Watkins is charging his teammates in 8th. So again, will there be team orders? Will there be shocks galore? But Watkins is on the fresh softs, so you would think, logically, you would think Partridge would let Watkins through and try not to lose the gap between the on chase of Scanney and also Dimo. So Watkins could have a chance of getting 6th place, so this could be a good race for him, considering where he was at the qualifying scenario. Had he have done well in the qualifying to catch up to Ninja, or gone ahead of Ninja, that again, would it be a different story to catch up? That's the big one. It looks like Lando on the hard tyres. NDJ has made the move into 2nd now, so he's on charging on Armadi now. So here we go. Safety car! We have got the safety car, but where is that come from? That is the Alpha. Turn 5. Must have gone wide and hit the wall. Oh my god. Would people go out for the softs again? That is the big question. I think wherever they are on track, Ninja is 10 seconds behind. Armidy's, would he gamble to hold on for the mediums? I think he will keep the mediums, but that's just my opinion. That is just massively my opinion. But whether he will keep on going and use the softs, I don't know. So let's see. What do you think of this race so far? Oh, he's proved me wrong, actually. So MDJ and Lando. Lando's very lucky. Will Ninja pit? Leroy is going to the pits. Where's Scanney? Scanney's going to try and keep up the attack, but Armady will be ahead either way. I will not be surprised if Watkins stays out. Yeah, I will not be surprised because he's only done 1 lap. There's no point in doing. He might jump quite a few positions actually if he plays his cards right. I'm trying to see how much positions he moves. So he gets back. Well, considering he would be guaranteed to finish 4th, he will now finish. Sorry, guaranteed to finish in 6th. He's now moving himself up to 4th. That's a good race from him. Penalties galore. We've got Ninja. He's got 6 seconds worth of penalties. Let's do the leaderboard. So he will still be in 6th. Scanney will be on 36. Storm will be on 38. Berto will still be on 13th. Snoopster will be just. Well, actually, the guys are below him are on the same penalty points. So, Beat by Vegan will drop down to 18th as it stands, depending on where everyone is on track. So, like I said, Armady, I was surprised. Well, to be fair though, I think he had the gap and he thought. I was surprised no one was. I thought MDJ would hold out on those softs, but he's trying to play it cool, play it fresh, and try and make it with the fresh tyres to try and hold on as much as possible. So, but yeah, it's been a good race. It's been an absolutely cracker of a race. Could this be MDJ's final chance to finally get into the breaking habit of getting to the win? Confirmed. That is the big one. Maze, the force will be with you always, is on the chat. So if you just joined, we've had 2 safety cars. This is the 2nd safety car of the race. We had Dylan. Well, to be fair though, all drivers were all intact. I think there was some wind damage from some drivers, hence why there was some issues with the safety car. But then Dylan theoretically retired on track, and then you got Alpha for crashing after turn 5, I think it was. I think he went too far wide and hit the wall on the left hand side. But still, 8 laps remaining. 8 laps? Sorry, 9 laps remaining. Or 10 laps remaining, or whatever. Basically, we're already over the two-thirds of the way. So safety cars in this lap. Safety cars in this lap. So RMD will have to do it all over again. But MDJ, Lando, Watkins, Chang, wow. Majority, actually, all drivers except for B-Boy Vegan have all got the soft tyres. They have all got the soft tyres. So RMD needs to try and get a good exit. He needs to get a good exit now. And he does have a great exit. MDJ was a bit slow off the pace, and now look at this. Oh my god, what is going on? Lando's trying to make the move on the inside. Was there contact? No, MDJ's just holding on. It looked like there was some contact. Oh my days, Ninja, what a move on Watkins. Oh my god, Watkins, we had a 3 in the bed just behind. Oh my days, we had the 3 in the bed for a brief moment. Oh my days, what's happened to Lando? What is going on? Lando's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So the drivers are all slowly trying to get back up to this. But it looks like Armadillo's pushing away now. He's doing everything he can to move away from MDJ. MDJ will be fuming because this would be his last opportunity. Well, I say last opportunity. He's got another race next week, but big opportunity. Yellow flag set to 2. That is beat by Vegan. So here we go. Can Lando defend against Leroy? Ninja going to have to try. Ninja's trying to keep on the inside, and he keeps it perfect actually. Ninja. He's been doing really well, Ninja, to be fair. Let's see if Lando can try and get into the top 3. But he's got Leroy behind. Leroy's going to try and go around the outside. This is... Oh, there's been contact again. There's been contact again between Leroy and Lando. Watkins is going to try and make the move on the inside against Leroy. What a move. Brilliant move there for Watkins. I'm not sure what to say. There's so many battles galore. I don't know which one to pick. But still, the battle for 5th place is still heated up. Whilst MDJ is not catching up to Armadi, who should be catching up because he's got the momentum stuff. He can't do it. He cannot win the race. That's after penalties. Yellow flag set to 3. What's happened? Oh no, there's been a crash! There's been a crash at sector 3! Oh my god. What is going on? Ninja, you had the chance to get into the top 3. What actually happened? It looked like he had gone too far inside on turn 14. And I think he must have clipped the board on the left, and because of that, bang, like a silly bang moment, like bang, and the car is gone. So either way, this is MDJ's got another chance now, so he'd be absolutely lucky to catch up to Armadi. But he needs to get a good start. Same with Lando and same with Leroy. These guys are going to have to try and get a good start because Armadi is going to fly off. I'm not talking about the Red Bull, well, the AlphaTauri car type. Oh, okay, so from one of the drivers that's in the chat on Discord, I'm not going to mention who, but it looked like Ninja crashed on purpose? No, Ninja would never do that. Ninja would never ever do that. So, okay, obviously, I'll be very surprised if he did that, to be fair, because I know Ninja would never ever do that. I know he would be fair and drive on track, Ninja, but Ninja would never ever hit, like, purposely hit the wall on the safety car. I know he would never ever do that. But, again, I can't really say, because I only saw... it looked like he was in the inside on the curb, and he must have hit the curb like with a big bump or massive. That's what that's what I saw on the aftermath. But from the screen that I saw, obviously I only saw it briefly, that he was way inside, too much inside, and that's what's happened. So we've got 6 laps remaining. Again, that's another talking point, to be fair. But Ninja should have... He'll be fuming, to be fair. Ninja would be fuming to not get into the top 3, which he deserved to get into the top 3 after what happened tonight. A majority of the drivers are all going for this 2-star. Watkins with the biggest mover of the race with 10 positions with the 1-stop. So here we go. Is the safety car going back in? It looks like the safety car is coming back in. Oh no, is he not? No, he's not. Oh, safety car's in this lap now, so he's going to have to try and brake heavily for Armady. So last chance saloon for MDJ. Hopefully there'll be normal safety cars. But Armady's got a great start again. And MDJ is slowly off the pace, and which is now ball Lando going to be on the inside line. Oh my God, Watkins! Watkins, where's that come from? Where did that come from? Oh, that could have been nasty against himself and Leroy. But now Partridge on the swamp against Scanney, no, don't you dare do this to us. Watkins has got 3 seconds up. Oh, he could have guaranteed to move himself up to third place. Well, either way, Leroy will drop down quite a few positions because he's got 8 seconds worth of penalties. Lando's got 3 seconds. Watkins has got 3 seconds. So Partridge could have a chance of getting a podium. So that'll be a shock. So Partridge could have the opportunity to try and get a podium if he plays his cards right. But yeah, that's 8 seconds. Yeah. So Leroy, who went from 4th, could be all the way down to to 16th place, all in the matter of 3 laps. And that is just extraordinary. Extraordinary. Ooh, Rentara. Oh my God! 3. Come on, 3 to bed. Come on, no! We want the 3 to bed. I just want a 3 to bed moment. We got 4 combat actually. That will be nice. Nice. Simba trying to hold on for 9th place. Snook staying 10th. It looks like Berto's trying to make the move on Rentara for 11th place. But Berto will have to try and think, what does he have to do to make the move? That's what he has to do. He has to try and think about what he wants to try and make the move. Done and dusted. So MDJ, who had a 1.8 seconds at one point before the safety car, he had a chance to get onto Armady. Still can't capitalise on that again. So that if he wants to win titles, if he wants to produce the goods, he needs to capitalise on everyone's chance galore to try and attack. Obviously, you don't know what the driver ahead is going to happen. B-Boy Bingham got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings again. So the guys are going to have to be careful with the penalties because you could easily get a DNF or DSQ. Don't do that. Do not do that at all. Simba. Yeah, Simba's going to be charging on Storm. for 8th place. But still, it's just been absolutely immense racing. Please, 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 make sure you like, subscribe to the League Racing TV channel for all the live races as well. Ninja says once again, I've done it. Yeah, what actually happened from your point of view? Because I'm getting some different view from another driver. I'm not going to mention who, but saying that it was a completely different view. But I want to hear your thoughts, Ninja, if you're still in the chat. Simba could have a chance on making the move on to Storm, but Snookster, well, was having a chance, but Simba, Storm's going to be careful. Storm's going to be careful with that tyre wear as much as possible. Looks like again Partridge could have a chance on 3rd place. Actually, let's have a look at the leader. So Partridge, actually Lando could finish in 3rd if his penalties are still the same. So 5.4. Yes, so oh my days, Simba's made a massive mistake and now it's brought Snookster into play. That was a massive mistake from Simba. Yeah. Here we go, can Simba try and make the move? Oh no, there's been contact! There's been contact between Simba and Snookster. On my screen, it looked like there was a bit of a whack. I don't think Snookster did not realise what's happened. So Armady try and push on away from MDJ in the house. So either way, looks like Lando could have an opportunity to finish in 3rd place, which, considering I thought Partridge could nick it into 3rd, but Leroy will be fuming because he had a great race into 4th, and now he's not going to try and get finishing. He'll be finishing in probably 16th or 15th place. But let's have a look. Well done to Armady, who's just about to cross over the line. Crossing the line in turn 15 to win the Brazilian Grand Prix. Yellow flag set to 2. That is beat by Vegan. So AMDJ will finish in 2nd. Lando will finish in 3rd. Watkins will finish in 4th. Oh no, Partridge will finish in 4th. Watkins finishes in 5th. Simba will finish in 6th. Dimo in 7th. Scanny in 8th. Storm is in 9th. Changame Wow is in 10th. Leroy 11th. Vantara 12th. Berto 13th, Snookster 14th, Reflection 15th. But I forgot about the other penalties behind. That's what I was just calculating from everyone's point of view. But Leroy did go outside the top 10, which he would be fuming because he had a great race. Watkins, driver of the day. Yeah, I agree with that. No questions asked. So yeah, just well done to Armady for winning the Brazilian Grand Prix. I wish he kept that consistency going when those races where he should be challenging for Carlsberg. So well done to MDJ and also to Lando for the top 3 finishes. But we'll go through the race classification in a moment or two. Here are your race classification for the Brazilian Grand Prix for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. You've got Armady in 1st on the fastest lap of the race, 118, dead on flat. Fair play to him. AMDJ in 2nd, Lando in 3rd, Partridge 4th, Watkins 5th, Simba 6th, Dimo 7th, Scanny 8th, Storm 9th, Changing Wild 10th, Leroy 11th, Rotara 12th, Snookster 13th, Berto 13th, Snookster 14th. Reflection 15th, Beat by Vega 16th, Ninja, Coleman, Alpha and Dylan have all had the DNFs during that race. But unfortunately, guys, I've got to shoot off after the stream. I've got to sort out a few things. So what you see is what you can get. I'm sorry to MDJ. I'm sure he would have had the interviews fine, but I'm sure Armady would still not got a microphone still, and Lando will probably not join the the interviews. But yeah, I can't make the interviews tonight. I've got to shoot off. But like I say, thank you very much, guys. That was a great race. Well done to Armady, MDJ, and also to Lando for finishing in the top 3. Brilliant stuff. I'll see you all soon. But for the final time, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to the League Racing TV channel for all the live races as well. And make sure, and for the final time, I'll show you the last bit of the standings for the weekly schedule. Obviously, for the CWC, we've just done it now. You just missed out on it. We also got the TTML Division 1 to 5 throughout the week. You got Tuesdays for Division 1, Thursdays for Divisions 2 and 3, and Divisions 4 and 5 for the Fridays at 8 p.m. The Sprint League is on the Wednesday nights for the 25% races at the Canadian and the French Grand Prix, and also for the Saturday, which is the CRC Touring Car and IndyCar series as well for the Project Cars 2. I am your host with the most, Mark. Cheers for that, guys. I'll speak to you all soon. See you all next week for the finale at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Try a bit. Bye bye.